One from North Carolina, Mrs. Foxx, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise to recognize and wish a happy 88th birthday to an exemplary North Carolinian, Lindsay Holcomb, Jr. of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It has been my honor and pleasure to know Lindsay for nearly 30 years, and I understand what a remarkable man he truly is. After graduating from Duke University in under 4 years, he went on to serve in both the United States Army and National Guard. Later, he became president of Pine State Knitwear, a prominent textile manufacturer in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Additionally, he served on the Board of Trustees for Northern Surrey Hospital for 3 decades and was chairman 4 of those years. That's an impressive resume, but there's more, much more to his story. He served in pivotal leadership roles within the community as well and showed his generosity in many ways. He and his late brother Smith funded a care wing at Arbor Acres, an independent living community in Winston-Salem, in honor of their mother who suffered from dementia. They also donated the waiting room and the Perry Clinic at Arbor Acres. He's the kind of person who would give the shirt off his back to help someone in need, and his service to others speaks volumes about his character. God bless you, Lindsay, and happy 88th birthday. Here's to many more. Madam Speaker, I rise to recognize William Morgan, Jr. of Statesville, North Carolina. For the last 8.5 years, he has served as a city council member and mayor pro tem of Statesville. In these 2 roles, he has excelled tremendously. I've had the pleasure of knowing William for many years, and there's no question about how dedicated he is to serving others. William, your tireless advocacy efforts and record of accomplishments for the city of Statesville and its many citizens has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for your service to our great state, and may God bless you and Tina as you enter this new chapter of your life. Madam Speaker, Washington needs to be re-educated on the meaning of shall not be infringed. The Second Amendment insulates the American people from the federal government exerting undue influence over them, otherwise known as infringement. When the federal government acts in haste, the room for error is drastically compounded, as is the case with the Democrat control bills that are before this very body. Let me be very clear. The horrific tragedies that occurred in Uvalde and Buffalo are truly heartbreaking. I continue to pray for our society and for the families of the men, women, and children who were senselessly murdered. Before proposals are put on the table, however, this problem must be diagnosed in its entirety. The Supreme Court has recognized the right of individual citizens to keep and bear arms under the Second Amendment. Further, the court specifically recognizes that the inherent right to self-defense is protected by the Second Amendment as well. A study conducted in 2013 estimated that firearms are used in defense from 500,000 to 3 million times annually. Americans exercise their Second Amendment rights when protecting their family and property. It was not written so that one could go hunting. As former Senator Tom Coburn once said, it was to create a force to balance a tyrannical force here. The federal government should not be in the business of issuing edicts that threaten the Second Amendment rights of Americans. It is a right that cannot be infringed. I yield back.
The gentlewoman yields back.